Hey guys, tonight we explore a divine financial miracle that could change your life forever. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that everything you once thought impossible is now within reach. A divine wealth transformation, ordained by God, is about to happen in your life. What will you do with such a blessing? Tonight, we dive deep into how aligning yourself with divine timing and faith can unlock your financial destiny. Before we begin, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you truly believe in the power of these messages. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what time it is. I'm curious to know. Now, dim the lights, settle in, and let's embark on tonight's journey of transformation together. At this very moment, divine money streams are being released from heaven's treasury with supernatural force, flowing like mighty rivers toward your life. These aren't just opportunities for earning more income or possibilities for financial improvement. These are actual supernatural currents of abundance that have been building pressure behind spiritual dams. And tonight, those dams are bursting open to flood your circumstances with unexpected money. Picture the most powerful river system you can imagine, where tributaries from vast mountain ranges converge into an unstoppable flow of water, rushing toward the ocean. This is exactly what's happening in the spiritual realm with your finances right now. Multiple streams of divine provision that have been building for months, some for years, are converging into one mighty current of abundance that's rushing toward your life with unstoppable momentum. The first stream being released is the stream of divine favor, where people in positions of financial authority find themselves inexplicably motivated to bless you. Bank loan officers who normally follow strict guidelines will feel supernatural impulses to approve your applications. Employers who typically maintain rigid salary structures will find themselves wanting to offer you unexpected bonuses or promotions. Investors who usually require extensive presentations will feel drawn to support your vision after brief conversations. The second powerful current flowing toward you is the stream of supernatural opportunities, where business prospects and income possibilities that never existed before are being created specifically for your benefit. New markets are opening that require exactly your skills and experience. Emerging technologies are creating demand for services you can provide. Economic shifts are generating needs that your talents can meet perfectly. The third divine stream is the stream of restoration, where money that was previously lost, stolen, or tied up in complicated situations is being released back to you with supernatural interest. Legal settlements that seemed hopeless are suddenly resolving in your favor. Insurance claims that were denied are being reconsidered and approved. Debts that others owed you but couldn't pay are manifesting through unexpected sources. The fourth stream rushing toward you is the stream of multiplication, where small investments of time, effort, or resources produce returns that seem completely disproportionate to what you put in. That side project you started casually explodes into significant income. That small investment you made almost forgotten about multiplies exponentially. That skill you developed for fun becomes a lucrative revenue source. These divine money streams operate beyond natural laws of economics and finance. They don't depend on market conditions, economic forecasts, or traditional business cycles. They flow according to heavenly principles that transcend earthly limitations. When God releases these supernatural currents, recession cannot stop them, inflation cannot diminish them, and competition cannot redirect them away from their intended destination, you. The fifth stream being activated is the stream of hidden treasures, where money that was concealed or forgotten is being revealed and released to you. Inheritance you didn't know existed will surface. Investment accounts that were overlooked will be discovered. Property values you weren't aware of will be revealed. These aren't new sources of income. These are existing resources that have been hidden until this moment of divine revelation. The sixth powerful current is the stream of supernatural acceleration, where financial processes that normally take months or years are compressed into days or weeks. Loan approvals that typically require extensive waiting periods happen with unprecedented speed. Business launches that usually need lengthy development phases succeed almost immediately. Investment returns that ordinarily require long-term patience manifest in short-term timeframes. Your position at the convergence point of these divine money streams isn't accidental. Heaven has been calculating the precise coordinates where your faith level, your character development, your need for resources, and your readiness to steward abundance all intersect perfectly. You're not just in the right place at the right time. You're in the divinely appointed location at the supernatural moment when abundance must find you. These streams carry more than just money. They carry divine purpose. The abundance flowing toward you isn't random blessing, but strategic provision designed to fund specific assignments God has placed on your life. The money that's about to reach you comes with divine intelligence about how to use it most effectively for kingdom impact and personal fulfillment. The supernatural nature of these streams means they can reach you regardless of your current circumstances, whether you're employed or unemployed, whether you have good credit or poor credit, whether you have business experience or you're just starting. These divine currents flow according to God's will, not human qualifications. They find their way to those who are aligned with heaven's purposes, regardless of earthly limitations. Tonight, as these divine money streams rush toward your life, understand that what's coming isn't just temporary financial relief, but permanent transformation of your relationship with abundance. You're about to experience what it means to live in continuous divine provision, where unexpected money becomes your normal experience rather than rare exception. Your name has been written on specific financial blessings with divine ink that cannot be erased, altered, or transferred to anyone else. And tonight, these personalized provisions are actively seeking you out like guided missiles, programmed with your spiritual coordinates. This isn't generic blessing that might benefit anyone who happens to be in the right place at the right time. This is customized abundance that has been specifically designed, allocated, and addressed to you personally by Heaven's Treasury Department. Think about how a bank account works with your name on it. No one else can access those funds because they're legally designated for you alone. The spiritual realm operates with even greater precision and security. There are financial blessings in Heaven's vault that literally have your name engraved on them, your spiritual fingerprints programmed into them, your divine DNA encoded within them. These aren't blessings you have to compete for or qualify for. They're yours by divine assignment. The process of having your name written on blessing began before you were born. When God looked across the timeline of eternity and saw the specific challenges you would face, the unique calling He would place on your life, and the exact resources you would need to fulfill your divine purpose, like a loving parent preparing a trust fund for their child's future needs. Your Heavenly Father set aside provision specifically for your journey. But having your name on blessing means more than just passive ownership. It means these blessings are actively searching for you. They operate like spiritual GPS systems, programmed to locate you regardless of where you are or what your circumstances look like. If you move to a new city, your blessings follow you there. If you change jobs, your provision adapts to find you in your new situation. If your needs evolve, Your blessings adjust to meet those new requirements. The inheritance check that's been lost in the mail system for months is about to be found and delivered because your name is on it. And divine intervention is guiding postal workers to locate it. The business opportunity that seemed to go to someone else is about to circle back to you because your name was written on it from the beginning. And heaven is arranging circumstances to ensure it reaches its intended recipient. You. Your name on blessing also means that others are being supernaturally influenced to think of you when financial opportunities arise. That colleague who hasn't spoken to you in months will suddenly remember your skills when their company needs someone with your abilities. That family member who rarely considers others will feel moved to share an investment opportunity specifically with you. Your name keeps surfacing in their thoughts because heaven is downloading your information into their consciousness. The contractor who owes you money but seemed to have disappeared is about to reappear with full payment because your name is written on those funds, and divine forces are compelling them to honor their debt. The client who has been delaying payment for your services is about to release those funds immediately because supernatural pressure is being applied to ensure you receive what belongs to you. Your name written on blessing means that when others reject opportunities, those opportunities automatically redirect to you. The loan that was denied to someone else becomes available to you with better terms. The investment that others couldn't qualify for opens up for you with perfect timing. The business partnership that fell through for others solidifies perfectly when you step into the picture. Even random financial discoveries have your name on them. That wallet you'll find with money inside it. That gift card you'll discover in an old coat pocket. That forgotten savings account that will surface during paperwork. These aren't coincidences, but divinely orchestrated findings of resources that were always designated for you. Your name on blessing ensures that mistakes in your favor aren't really mistakes but divine interventions. The bank error that deposits extra money in your account. The insurance settlement that comes in higher than expected. The tax refund that exceeds your calculations. These apparent errors are actually heaven's way of delivering what has your name on it through channels that appear natural but are supernatural. The financial breakthrough that others have been praying for and trying to make happen through their own efforts is about to manifest for you effortlessly because your name was written on this particular blessing before they even knew they needed it. What requires struggle and striving for others flows naturally to you because it was always designated as yours. Your name on blessing also means that timing works in your favor, even when it appears to work against others. The promotion that seemed to go to someone else at the last minute redirects to you. The opportunity that appeared closed reopens specifically for your application. The deal that fell through for previous buyers comes together perfectly when you step forward. This personal assignment of blessing to your name means that heaven takes responsibility for delivery. Angels are tasked with ensuring that what belongs to you actually reaches you. Divine intervention overrides human interference. Supernatural forces remove obstacles that might prevent your blessings from finding you. Tonight, understand that you don't have to chase your blessings because they're chasing you. You don't have to strive for abundance because abundance is seeking you out. You don't have to force doors open because doors with your name on them are opening automatically. The money that belongs to you is actively working to locate you, and it will not rest until it finds its way into your hands. Money is being positioned to reach you through pathways so unexpected and surprising that when it arrives, you'll know without a doubt that divine intervention orchestrated every detail of its delivery. These aren't the traditional sources you've been watching: your job, your business, your investments. These are completely unforeseen channels that heaven has been secretly preparing as alternate routes for your abundance to find you. The person who will hand you an unexpected check tomorrow is someone you would never associate with financial blessing in your life. It might be that elderly neighbor who rarely speaks, that distant relative you haven't heard from in years, that casual acquaintance from your past who suddenly feels moved to share a business opportunity with you. Heaven has been preparing their heart and positioning their resources specifically to become a delivery agent for your breakthrough. Legal settlements from cases you forgot existed, class action lawsuits you never knew you were part of, insurance policies that have been accumulating value without your awareness. These dormant financial sources are suddenly activating to release funds in your direction. The paperwork that was buried in bureaucracy is being expedited. The approvals that were stalled in legal departments are being pushed through with supernatural speed. That hobby you pursued for enjoyment rather than profit is about to become an unexpected income stream that surpasses your primary source of earnings. The craft you learned for relaxation, the skill you developed for fun, the talent you never monetized. These seemingly insignificant abilities are being positioned by heaven to generate surprising abundance. Someone with substantial resources is about to discover your work and want to pay generously for it. Refunds you never claimed, rebates you never submitted, credits you never applied for. These forgotten financial opportunities are being brought to your attention through divine orchestration. You'll receive phone calls about money you're owed, emails about unclaimed funds in your name, letters about benefits you qualify for but never knew existed. The bureaucratic systems that usually hide these opportunities from people are being opened for your benefit. The investment you made and lost hope on is about to surprise you with spectacular returns. That stock you bought and forgot about has been quietly multiplying. That real estate investment that seemed like a mistake is about to prove its worth dramatically. That business venture you thought failed is about to be revealed as a sleeping giant that just needed time to mature. Technology platforms you've never heard of are being developed specifically to create opportunities for people with your skills and interests. New apps that monetize your unique abilities, emerging websites that pay for your specific knowledge, innovative platforms that reward your particular talents. These digital opportunities are being launched with divine timing to benefit you specifically. Your children, your parents, or other family members are about to receive unexpected windfalls that they'll want to share with you. Their lottery ticket that wins, their investment that pays off, their business that suddenly succeeds. These family blessings will naturally flow toward you because family abundance interconnects in the spiritual realm. When heaven blesses one member of a family unit, it often creates overflow that benefits everyone connected to them. The mistake that someone makes with your finances that initially appears negative will turn out to be the pathway for your unexpected blessing. The billing error that seemed to cost you money, the administrative confusion that appeared to work against you, the bureaucratic mix-up that felt frustrating. These apparent problems are actually divine setups for supernatural solutions that result in financial advantage. Government programs and benefits you never knew existed are being brought to your attention through people who work in those systems. Social workers, government employees, non-profit administrators. These individuals are being prompted to inform you about assistance, grants, or programs you qualify for. Money that has been allocated for people in your situation is finally finding its way to you. The person who has been watching your financial struggle from a distance is about to step forward with substantial help. They've been waiting for divine permission to intervene, and that permission is being granted now. This benefactor might be someone you know well but never expected financial help from, or someone you barely know who has been moved by your situation and now has the resources to make a significant difference. Online opportunities that seem too good to be true, but actually are legitimate, are about to present themselves to you. Contests you'll win without remembering you entered them. Surveys that pay more than advertised. Digital tasks that reward you generously for minimal effort. These internet income streams are being guided to your attention by divine forces that understand how to use modern technology for ancient provision. The book you'll write, the course you'll create, the product you'll develop, these income-generating ideas are about to download into your mind with complete clarity about how to monetize them quickly. What takes others years to develop and market will flow through you in weeks because heaven is accelerating your creative and entrepreneurial processes. Medical, dental, or other health-related refunds from overpayments you made years ago are being processed and released to you now. Insurance companies are discovering they owe you money from claims that were underpaid. Healthcare providers are finding credits in your account that need to be returned to you. The healthcare system that usually keeps every penny is being compelled to return what belongs to you. Tonight, open your heart and mind to expect money from sources you never considered possible. The conventional pathways you've been watching may continue to provide, but the unexpected sources about to activate will astound you with their creativity and generosity. Heaven has endless ways to get money to its children, and you're about to experience the most surprising ones imaginable. Divine timing is operating with supernatural precision to synchronize your financial breakthrough with your current circumstances, needs, and spiritual readiness, ensuring that unexpected money arrives at exactly the moment when it will have maximum impact and meaning in your life. This isn't random blessing that happens to coincide with your situation. This is meticulously orchestrated provision that has been calculated to arrive when you need it most, when you're prepared to receive it wisely, and when it will serve God's purposes perfectly. The bills that are due next week, the payment you need to make next month, the financial obligation that's been weighing on your heart. Heaven has been tracking these deadlines and preparing your provision to arrive with perfect timing, not too early, which might allow carelessness or complacency, and not too late, which could cause unnecessary stress or doubt. The timing will be so precise that you'll recognize God's fingerprints all over the delivery. Your emotional and spiritual readiness has been a key factor in heaven's timing calculations. The character development you've undergone during this waiting period, the faith you've built through financial challenges, the humility you've gained through seasons of need, all of this internal preparation has been necessary to ensure you can handle abundance without losing your heart or your dependence on God. The marketplace conditions are aligning perfectly with your breakthrough timing, economic trends that benefit your industry, consumer demands that favor your skills, technological advances that create opportunities for your expertise. These macro-level changes have been orchestrated to create the perfect environment for your financial elevation just as you're ready to step into it. Your family's needs have been factored into this divine timing equation. The season your children are in, the responsibilities you're carrying, the dreams you want to fund for your loved ones, all of these considerations have influenced when your breakthrough is scheduled to arrive. The money coming to you isn't just for your personal benefit, but for the blessing of everyone connected to your life. The learning curve you needed to navigate has been completed just in time for your abundance to arrive. The financial education you've acquired, the business wisdom you've gained, the investment knowledge you've developed. These weren't random learning experiences, but necessary preparation for stewarding the unexpected money that's about to flow toward you. Your circle of influence has been expanding to the precise size needed to maximize the impact of your financial blessing. The relationships you've built, The network you've developed, the connections you've made, these weren't just social activities but strategic positioning by heaven to ensure your abundance can be leveraged for maximum kingdom impact when it arrives. The legal and regulatory environment has been adjusted to create optimal conditions for your breakthrough. Tax laws that benefit your situation, business regulations that favor your plans, investment rules that work in your favor. These systemic changes have been timed to coincide with your financial elevation, ensuring you can maximize and protect what you receive. Your physical location has been factored into the timing as well. Whether you needed to be in a specific city for opportunities, a particular neighborhood for connections, or a certain region for economic advantages, your geographical positioning has been orchestrated to align perfectly with your breakthrough timing. The people who will facilitate your unexpected money have been on their own journeys of preparation, and their readiness to help you is now perfectly synchronized with your readiness to receive. The investor who will fund your vision has just reached the point where they have both the resources and the authority to make such decisions. The employer who will offer you that position has just gained the budget approval to create the role. Your spiritual authority and influence have matured to the level required for your financial assignment. The platform you'll need to maximize your abundance, the credibility you'll require to steward significant resources, the wisdom you'll need to multiply what you receive. All of these have developed to precisely the right level at precisely the right time. The generational impact of your breakthrough has been calculated into the timing. Your children are at the right age to benefit from increased resources without being spoiled by them. Your parents are at the right stage to be blessed by your success without feeling diminished by it. Your extended family is positioned to be encouraged by your testimony without being envious of your blessing. Global economic cycles have been considered in your timing as well. Currency strengths that benefit your international opportunities, market cycles that favor your investment plans, economic seasons that support your business ventures. These worldwide financial rhythms have been orchestrated to support your personal breakthrough. The opposition that might have hindered your success has been neutralized or removed with perfect timing. Competitors who might have blocked your advancement have been redirected to other opportunities. Critics who might have undermined your progress have been silenced or converted to supporters. Obstacles that might have prevented your breakthrough have been cleared from your path. Your faith level has reached the precise strength required to receive and steward the unexpected money that's coming. Your trust in God's provision has been tested and proven strong enough to handle abundance without worry. Your gratitude has been developed to the point where you can appreciate blessing without taking it for granted. The teaching and testimony that will emerge from your breakthrough have been factored into the timing as well. Others who need to see your story, who need to be encouraged by your experience, who need to understand that God still performs financial miracles, they're positioned to witness and learn from your breakthrough exactly when they need to see it most. Tonight, rest in the perfect confidence that your timing is God's timing, and God's timing is always perfect. The unexpected money that's about to find you isn't just coming at the right moment, it's coming at the divinely appointed moment when everything aligns for your maximum blessing and God's maximum glory. Every faithful seed you planted during seasons of shortage, every generous act you performed when you could barely afford it, and every moment you chose to give when receiving seemed impossible is now erupting into supernatural harvest that will manifest as unexpected money finding you from directions you never anticipated. The spiritual law of sowing and reaping isn't just activating in your life, it's exploding with divine multiplication that will astound you with its abundance and perfect timing. That $20 bill you gave to help someone buy groceries while wondering how you'd buy your own food wasn't just kindness. It was a seed planted in God's multiplication garden that has been growing with compound spiritual interest. That seed has produced a plant. That plant has produced fruit, and that fruit is now ready to fill your hands with a harvest that returns far more than the original investment. The prayers you offered for others' financial breakthrough while your own bills piled up weren't just intercession. They were seeds of faith sown in heaven's prayer garden. Every time you asked God to bless someone else's finances, instead of focusing only on your own needs, you were planting seeds of reciprocal blessing that heaven has been nurturing into a harvest specifically designed for your benefit. Your faithfulness in tithing during lean seasons, when every dollar felt precious and every bill seemed urgent, wasn't just obedience. It was premium seed that has been growing in the richest spiritual soil available. Those tithes have been earning divine interest that operates beyond earthly mathematics, where 10% given consistently produces hundredfold returns that will manifest as unexpected money from sources you never imagined. The kindness you showed to people who couldn't repay you activated divine reciprocity that has been building momentum for months. When you helped that elderly neighbor with their groceries, when you gave that homeless person money for food, when you anonymously paid someone's overdue bill, these acts of generosity created spiritual debt that heaven is now ready to repay with supernatural interest. Your patience during the waiting period for your breakthrough wasn't just endurance. It was seed time that has been allowing your harvest to reach full maturity. Just as farmers don't dig up seeds to check their progress, you haven't allowed doubt to uproot the seeds of faith you planted through your faithful giving and believing. That patience has allowed your harvest to develop to its maximum potential. The forgiveness you extended to those who owed you money but couldn't pay released divine debt cancellation in your favor. Every time you chose to forgive a financial obligation rather than pursue collection, you were sowing seeds of mercy that heaven has been multiplying into unexpected debt relief and financial blessing that will come to you from completely different sources. Your consistent generosity to your church, ministries, and charitable causes during seasons when you had little to spare wasn't just giving, it was investing in kingdom enterprises that operate with supernatural return policies. These investments have been earning dividends in heaven's economy, and those dividends are now ready to manifest as unexpected money that will surprise you with its timing and amount. The gratitude you expressed for small financial blessings prepared your heart to receive and appreciate large ones. When you thanked God for finding a dollar on the ground, when you celebrated unexpected discounts at the store, when you appreciated small financial favors from friends, these grateful responses were seeds of thanksgiving that have been growing into a harvest of substantial unexpected blessing. Your refusal to become bitter when others received financial breakthroughs, while you waited, planted seeds of celebration that have been growing into your own miracle. Every time you genuinely rejoiced in someone else's prosperity instead of feeling jealous, you were sowing seeds of joy that heaven has been nurturing into your own reasons for celebration. The sacrificial giving you did for family members during their times of need, even when it stretched your own budget beyond comfort, wasn't just family loyalty, it was seed sown in the most fertile ground available. Family seeds often produce the most abundant harvests because they're watered with love and cultivated with natural affection that accelerates spiritual growth. Your faithfulness in small financial matters during testing seasons proved your readiness to steward larger blessings. Every bill you paid on time despite difficulty, every commitment you honored when it would have been easier to default, Every honest business dealing when integrity cost you money. These were seeds of faithfulness that have been growing into a harvest of trusted stewardship that qualifies you for unexpected abundance. The work you performed excellently, even when compensation seemed inadequate, wasn't just professionalism. It was seed sown in the workplace that has been developing into opportunity harvest. Your diligence when others were lazy, your integrity when others cut corners, your positive attitude when others complained. These work ethics were seeds that have been noticed by heaven and are ready to produce unexpected financial returns. Your consistent faith declarations during financial pressure weren't just positive thinking. They were word seeds that have been growing in the atmosphere around your life. Every time you spoke prosperity over your situation, despite contrary circumstances, you were planting verbal seeds that have been creating the very reality you declared. The secret acts of generosity you performed without seeking recognition planted seeds in heaven's secret garden, where God rewards openly what is done in private. Those anonymous gifts, those quiet acts of financial kindness, those hidden moments of blessing others, these have been accumulating the highest spiritual interest rates because they were motivated purely by love rather than recognition. Tonight, your harvest season has officially begun. The sudden harvest that's about to manifest won't just return what you sowed, it will multiply it beyond your ability to contain. The unexpected money that finds you will carry the sweet fragrance of seeds you planted in faith, watered with tears of sacrifice, and harvested in a season of supernatural abundance that proves God's faithfulness to those who sow in hope. Heaven has been orchestrating a divine network of connections where specific people are being moved by supernatural impulses to deliver financial blessings directly into your hands. These aren't random acts of kindness or coincidental generosity. These are heaven-sent messengers who have been assigned as carriers of your breakthrough, and they're being activated tonight to fulfill their divine delivery mission. That person who has been thinking about you lately without understanding why is actually receiving divine downloads about opportunities they should share with you. Your name keeps surfacing in their thoughts during business meetings. Your face appears in their mind when they consider new investments or partnerships. And this supernatural influence is preparing them to recognize you as their answer when you cross paths again. A family member you haven't heard from in months is about to contact you with financial news that will change your situation dramatically. They've been dealing with their own abundance breakthrough, and heaven has been preparing their heart to share the blessing with someone they love. The phone call that's coming, the message that will arrive, the conversation that will happen, all of this is being divinely orchestrated for your benefit. The colleague who rarely notices others is about to see you with supernatural clarity and feel moved to recommend you for an opportunity that carries significant financial reward. Heaven has been adjusting their spiritual eyesight to recognize your value, your potential, and your readiness for advancement. What appears to be their sudden change of heart toward you is actually divine intervention influencing their perception. A client from your past is about to resurface with a project that requires exactly your skills, and they're prepared to pay far more than you've ever charged because the value you'll provide has become critical to their success. The timing of their reappearance in your life isn't coincidental. It's supernatural positioning where their need and your availability align perfectly for mutual benefit. That acquaintance who always seemed financially conservative is about to surprise you by offering to invest in your vision or support your project. Heaven has been working in their heart to overcome their natural caution and open their resources for your benefit. The financial fear that usually guides their decisions is being replaced with divine confidence about supporting you. A stranger is being positioned to cross your path, with an offer that will sound too good to be true, but will actually be heaven's way of delivering unexpected blessing through human hands. This person has been prepared through their own experiences to be generous with someone like you, and divine timing is arranging your encounter at exactly the right moment. The mentor you've admired from a distance is about to take notice of your potential and feel moved to open doors for you that you couldn't open yourself. Their influence, their connections, their willingness to advocate for you, all of this is being activated by heaven to accelerate your financial breakthrough through their established platforms and relationships. Your children's teachers, coaches, or activity leaders are about to become conduits for unexpected financial blessing through opportunities they present to your family. That scholarship they mention, that contest they encourage participation in, that program they recommend, these aren't just educational suggestions, but divine setups for financial benefit that comes through your children's activities. A neighbor you barely know is about to play a crucial role in your financial breakthrough by connecting you with someone in their network who needs exactly what you can provide. Their casual mention of your skills to the right person, their simple introduction at the right time, their brief recommendation to the right contact. These seemingly small actions will produce major financial results. The service provider who has been working on your home, car, or other property is about to become a bridge to your breakthrough by recommending your services to their other clients who have the resources and need for what you offer. Their satisfied experience with your character and reliability has impressed them beyond your knowing, and they're about to become your unofficial marketing representative. A former employer who let you go is about to realize they made a mistake and offer you a position that far exceeds what you had before. The regret they've been feeling, the problems they've encountered since your departure, the recognition of what they lost, all of this is being used by heaven to create a comeback opportunity that benefits you tremendously. Someone who owes you money from years ago is about to appear with full payment plus additional compensation for the delay. Divine conviction has been working in their heart. Supernatural provision has been arranged in their circumstances, and heavenly timing is now compelling them to make things right in ways that exceed your original expectation. The investment advisor, financial planner, or banking representative you'll encounter soon has been prepared by heaven to offer you opportunities that perfectly match your risk tolerance and growth capacity. Their timing in presenting these options, their enthusiasm for helping you, their access to exclusive opportunities, all of this is being divinely coordinated for your financial advancement. A religious leader, pastor, or spiritual mentor is about to become a connector between you and someone in their congregation or network who has both the resources and the heart to support your vision. Their prayer for your situation hasn't just been words ascending to heaven. It's been divine networking that's about to produce tangible results through human connections. These divine connections aren't just bringing money. They're bringing relationships that will continue producing benefit long after the initial financial blessing. The people being sent to deliver your breakthrough will often become ongoing partners, supporters, and advocates who multiply the impact of their initial contribution to your life. Tonight, these divine money carriers are receiving their final instructions. Dreams, visions, and supernatural impressions are being downloaded into their consciousness, preparing them to recognize you, trust you, and deliver exactly what heaven has assigned them to bring. Your unexpected money isn't just on its way, it's being personally escorted to you by people who have been divinely appointed as delivery agents for your breakthrough. Angelic forces have been mobilized with specific instructions to move money in your direction, creating supernatural interventions in financial systems, human decisions, and material circumstances that will result in unexpected abundance flowing toward you with unstoppable divine momentum. These aren't just spiritual beings offering comfort or encouragement. These are heaven's financial specialists who have been assigned to manipulate earthly resources and redirect them to their intended destination, your hands. The angels assigned to your financial breakthrough operate with authority that transcends human understanding and earthly limitations. They have access to bank computer systems, government databases, corporate decision-making processes, and individual human hearts. When God commands them to move money toward you, they coordinate operations across multiple realms simultaneously to ensure your breakthrough manifests exactly as heaven has decreed. Right now, angels are influencing the thoughts and decisions of people in positions of financial authority. That loan officer who will approve your application, that employer who will offer you unexpected compensation, that investor who will fund your vision. These humans are being guided by supernatural influence that makes your success feel like their own inspiration. They'll believe their generous decisions toward you originated from their own hearts, never knowing angelic influence guided their choices. Divine messengers are also working within technological systems to ensure your financial breakthrough manifests through digital channels, banking software that will process payments in your favor, online platforms that will feature your services prominently, digital systems that will approve your applications automatically. These technological processes are being supernaturally guided to work in your advantage. Angels assigned to legal and regulatory systems are influencing policy decisions, court judgments, and administrative processes that will benefit your financial situation. That legal settlement that's about to resolve in your favor, that government benefit you're about to qualify for, that regulatory approval that will advance your business plans. These aren't just favorable circumstances, but supernatural interventions orchestrated by heavenly agents. The angelic forces working on your behalf have been coordinating with angels assigned to other people's finances to create win-win situations where blessing you also blesses others. This divine collaboration ensures that your financial breakthrough doesn't come at anyone else's expense, but creates abundance for everyone involved in the transaction. Supernatural beings are also working within natural systems to create perfect timing for your breakthrough, weather patterns that will support your business activities, traffic flows that will get you to important meetings at the right time, communication networks that will deliver crucial information exactly when you need it. These natural systems are being orchestrated by spiritual forces to support your financial success. Angels are manipulating market forces and economic trends to create optimal conditions for your financial advancement, stock prices that will benefit your investments, real estate values that will increase your property worth, commodity prices that will favor your business interests. These market movements aren't random but divinely directed to support your breakthrough. The spiritual forces assigned to your finances are also working to remove obstacles and opposition that might hinder your money from reaching you. Competitors who might block your advancement are being redirected to other opportunities. Bureaucratic delays that might slow your progress are being expedited through supernatural intervention. Human resistance that might oppose your success is being neutralized through divine influence. Angels are coordinating with each other across vast distances to ensure that all elements of your financial breakthrough align perfectly. The person in New York who will make a decision that benefits you, the system in California that will process your application, the opportunity in Texas that will generate income for you. All of these geographically separated elements are being synchronized by heavenly forces, working in perfect coordination. These spiritual agents are also working within your own heart and mind to prepare you for the abundance that's coming. Divine wisdom is being downloaded into your consciousness. Supernatural discernment is being activated in your decision-making process. And heavenly peace is being established in your emotions so you can receive and steward your breakthrough with grace and wisdom. The angels moving money toward you have been given authority to override human error, system glitches, and administrative mistakes that might prevent your blessing from reaching you. If someone makes a mistake with your application, spiritual forces will guide the correction. If a computer system experiences problems with your transaction, divine intervention will resolve the issue. If human incompetence threatens your breakthrough, angelic competence will compensate. Supernatural protection has been placed around the money that's moving toward you to ensure it reaches you safely and completely. No corruption, theft, or misdirection can touch resources that are under angelic escort. The spiritual security system protecting your breakthrough is more sophisticated than any earthly protection and more reliable than any human safeguard. These angelic forces are also preparing the channels through which your money will flow to ensure they can handle the volume of blessing that's coming. Bank accounts are being strengthened to process larger transactions. Business systems are being upgraded to manage increased revenue, and personal relationships are being prepared to support your elevated financial status. The timing of these spiritual operations has been calculated to create maximum impact and minimum disruption in your life. The unexpected money will arrive when you're spiritually and emotionally ready to receive it, when your circumstances create the greatest need for it, and when your character development has prepared you to steward it wisely. Angels assigned to your breakthrough are also coordinating with spiritual forces assigned to your family, ensuring that your financial elevation benefits everyone in your household appropriately. Your spouse's peace about the changes, your children's security during transitions, your extended family's support of your success. All of this is being orchestrated by heavenly forces, working in perfect harmony. Tonight, these angelic operations are entering their final phase. Spiritual forces that have been working behind the scenes for months are now ready to manifest their efforts in visible, tangible results. The money that has been moving toward you through supernatural channels is about to emerge into your natural experience with undeniable evidence of divine intervention. As we arrive at this sacred moment of completion, something profound and permanent has transformed within the depths of your being. You are no longer someone who occasionally receives financial blessings, but someone who has been permanently established in the divine flow of continuous, unexpected abundance. This isn't just tonight's inspiration that will fade with tomorrow's challenges. This is your new spiritual identity as someone who regularly, naturally, and supernaturally receives money from sources that surprise and delight you. The transformation that has occurred in your consciousness tonight has rewritten your financial DNA at the deepest cellular level of your spiritual being. Where scarcity thinking once created patterns of lack and limitation, abundance consciousness now creates patterns of continuous provision and delightful surprise. Your inner expectation has shifted from hoping money might come to knowing that unexpected money regularly finds its way to you because that's simply who you are now. Someone heaven loves to surprise with financial blessings. Your daily experience is about to reflect this internal transformation in ways that will astound everyone around you. Friends and family will begin to notice that you seem to have unusual financial favor, that opportunities find you with remarkable frequency, that money appears in your life through the most interesting and unexpected pathways. They'll start asking what you're doing differently, never realizing that what changed wasn't your actions, but your spiritual identity. The morning routines you've followed for years will begin yielding different results because you're bringing a transformed consciousness to familiar activities. That same job will start providing unexpected bonuses, overtime opportunities, and advancement possibilities. Those same relationships will begin generating referrals, recommendations, and introductions to financial opportunities. Your transformed inner reality is about to reshape your outer experience completely. Your relationship with checking your bank account, opening your mail, and answering your phone has been forever altered because these activities now carry the expectation of pleasant surprises rather than potential problems. The anxiety that used to accompany financial communications has been replaced with curious excitement about what unexpected blessing might be waiting for your discovery. The conversations you have about money will carry different energy because they flow from someone who operates in continuous divine provision rather than constant financial concern. Your words about finances will be seasoned with faith, expectation, and testimony rather than worry, complaint, and limitation. This shift in how you speak about money will actually accelerate the manifestation of more unexpected financial blessings. Your generosity will multiply exponentially because unexpected money flows more freely through those who share it readily than through those who hoard it fearfully. As you receive surprising financial blessings, your natural response will be to bless others surprisingly, which creates an upward spiral of giving and receiving that establishes you permanently in the flow of supernatural abundance. The dreams you have about your financial future have expanded beyond what seemed possible before tonight because your spirit now operates from unlimited possibility rather than limited probability. Business ideas that seem too ambitious now feel achievable. Investment goals that appeared unrealistic now seem inevitable. Financial visions that looked impossible now appear as previews of coming attractions. Your prayer life regarding finances has been transformed from desperate pleading to confident expectation, from begging for breakthrough to thanking for continuous provision, from asking if God will provide to planning how you'll steward what He provides. This shift in your prayer consciousness creates even more space for unexpected blessings to manifest in your experience. The legacy you're creating extends far beyond your personal financial transformation into generational abundance consciousness that will influence your family tree for centuries to come. Your children will grow up expecting financial favor rather than financial struggle. Your grandchildren will inherit abundance mindset, along with material inheritance. The poverty consciousness that may have plagued your family line ends with your transformation tonight. Your testimony of continuous unexpected financial blessing will become a source of hope and faith for countless others who are still learning to trust God's provision. Your story will prove that heaven still surprises its children with abundance, that divine favor still operates in financial matters, that ordinary people can experience extraordinary provision when they align with God's heart for their prosperity. The peace that has settled into the financial areas of your life tonight will remain as a permanent foundation for all future money decisions, investment choices, and abundance experiences. Financial stress has been replaced with financial rest. Money anxiety has been transformed into money anticipation. Economic fear has dissolved into economic faith that expects good news rather than bad reports. As you prepare to close your eyes tonight, you rest as someone whose financial future has been permanently secured by divine decree and supernatural arrangement. Tomorrow you will wake not wondering if unexpected money will find you, but curious about how it will find you, not questioning whether abundance will flow, but watching for the delightful ways it will manifest. Let these truths settle deep into your spirit like seeds planted in the richest soil imaginable, where they will continue growing and producing fruit for the rest of your life. Your dreams tonight may overflow with visions of the unexpected abundance that awaits, previews of the surprising blessings approaching, glimpses of the continuous financial favor that now defines your existence. When morning arrives, you will wake as someone permanently established in the supernatural flow of unexpected money, someone who carries the peaceful confidence that heaven delights in surprising you with abundance, someone whose financial life has been forever transformed by divine encounter. Sweet dreams, beloved child of the King who owns everything and loves to share his wealth with those who trust his heart.